worry, I call it.
Boy, our Talk TV, it's Arsenal FC, and today we're talking about Saudi Arabian gang, money for loose dirhams, mad. What is going on? So I've been listening to Talk Sport, I've been listening to the FIFA president, and they're all saying it's going to be a mad failure.
Let me tell you something now. There's clearly a movement going on out there, isn't there? There's not just
really. I've seen it in China before, not really.
Yeah, but when you say you've seen it in China before, it didn't last. I would admit, I would grant you that. But you can't not deny that for a couple of years, they were chucking big money at big players, trying to make something of it. If Stevie can be involved in part of that, and it's very competitive, and it will get more competitive the better the players go there.
It won't.
How do you know that? How can you sit there and say...
Third-rate rubbish league. You know that.
Well...
Look, let me tell you. Ronaldo, when he went to, was it Al Nassr, right?
I don't even know the name of it.
They were top of the league. They didn't win the league when he joined.
So it's pretty competitive then, yeah?
Not really.
But if that's the case, why is it from the boxing, Formula 1 to golf, everyone's going to Saudi Arabia? I don't think that was the case in China. So Saudi Arabia and their ruler MBS have got a Vision 2030. So by that time, they want a complete change of Saudi Arabia. They don't want to be relying on petrol. They want to be having tourists coming in and having all the sport events and entertainment. So you could imagine what their plan is and how they're going to be taking over the football. Let's call it the Super League. My first opinion is the Western media are the biggest haters, saltiest bastards I've ever heard of. When they're the host, everyone gets involved, gets to party, but when they're the guest, they just have to give their little opinion. Just like the Qatari World Cup, they try to ruin it with their opinion and their ways of life, but that's not how it goes down. Now, the leader of Saudi Arabia, MBS, he's got bigger plans to take over golf, Formula 1, boxing, you name it. Any sport, they want to take the headline. Literally, people are going to be catching flights from all around the world to come to Saudi Arabia. 2030 is the year of their vision, and I believe they will do it. They're going to turn the desert into plants and greenery, mate. What do you think they're going to do to football? You're nuts. Are you crazy? What have you been smoking lately?
Madin, I'm on a mad thing right now. Salah, I never missed it since I was 14.
MashaAllah.
Mecca, I've been 4 times. The mosque, I'm addicted to it.
What separates them from China? Well, I'll start off with they've got the best player in the world, Karim Benzema, Ballon d'Or winner. That is the biggest PR a league can have. They've got the best player in their league. So that's already a 10 out of 10 PR move. And then they've got Ronaldo, the biggest legend outside of Messi in football. That's another big PR that you can't do nothing about. So you got to think about it. You think they just done this and just started putting money on the table. I don't think that's the case. And then the next move, they're talking about they can only get 30-year-old retired players. They got Naves. You know, like that. He's like 25, 26 years old. So what are you going to say next? They got the best player in the world. They got the greatest PR, the greatest probably footballer, Ronaldo. So boy, they've been thinking about this media thing beforehand. And another thing, when they bought Newcastle United, people were talking, but you know what? At the end of the day, they got it done.
I worry, I call it. I back my blade and spill that juice out. Ain't Shani. I spin that Gardy. You ain't never had beef for the Marlies. I back my blade and spill that juice at Capri. Ain't Hardy. You ain't never had beef for the army. I worry, I call it. I back my blade.